Understand.
I know the frustration in this building.
But Auburn plays today. Root for your Auburn Tigers if you don't.
Yes, I made a kind of a joke earlier about Auburn. I need Auburn to win today, at least for my bracket. So let's go Auburn.
And I need them to win.
Very selfish.
And I need them to win for my soul. Hey,
well, both are important.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The past meets the present at a local vintage shop.
Let's get over to Sacra Grade, live in Elk Grove, doing a little shopping at Looking Glass Vintage. What are you looking at? See what I did there?
Well, Ashley, we all know that there are many things that I'm good at in this life, and shopping is one of them. So this morning, I am in absolute heaven. I'm checking out a hidden gem in Elk Grove, Looking Glass Vintage. Check it out. I found a little something for everybody already. Look, first we got stop trying to make everyone happy. You're not tequila. Stop trying to make everybody happy. You're not Cody Stark. That's what the sign needs to say. And then check it out. The works of Swift. Now, this is probably not the Swift we're all thinking of, but you know what? Would be a really great addition to my home.
True.
Just for the joke of it all. So come on back. I'm going to introduce you to Jessica Gill, the owner of Looking Glass Vintage. Good morning.
Good morning.
So this spot is quite literally a hidden gem. You're tucked away. Tell us where you're located.
9089 Elk Grove Boulevard in Elk Grove, California.
And you're tucked behind a gift shop, so just so people are able to find you guys, where is this business in relation to the business in front of you?
So I'm right behind Designs by Ray, right next door to Prost, right off the boulevard.
I love it. And so tell us a little bit about Looking Glass Vintage. How did you get started in all of this?
I started as a pop-up, and then I became a vendor, and then I became a partner in a store, and then I started my own store.
And how would you describe your style? Because every vintage shop kind of has its own vibe, and there is definitely a vibe in here. It feels a little rustic, maybe a little cowboy meets new country.
I like to go with textures and colors. I do love a little rust. I love brass. I like the warm, natural colors.
And this table right here is kind of a great example of, you know, we've got some animals on here, maybe some vintage Easter decorations. I love that. Instead of going to Target and getting the same decorations as everybody else, you could find some vintage decor to put in your shop and or in your home too, right?
Yeah, I love to go out and find hand-pieced, picked items as gifts. There's so many ways you can upcycle something. You can get a pair of earrings and then, you know, tuck it in something like this that you're not going to find everywhere. And who knows who would have had this before you.
And I've got to point something out back here. So if you check this out, this tell us about this piece back here, the wooden piece.
The benches, so I just picked those from a guy. Great story. He was a janitor for his first job, and he went to work in his early 20s, and they were throwing all of those away.
Ooh.
And he rescued 4 of them, threw them in his attic, and had them up there for over 50 years. So those are over 100 years old. The wood is beautiful, the hardware is beautiful. They actually fold up, and they're just a stunning piece.
I love it, and you could add it to your home and feel like you have a little relic from the past. Lastly, before we go, you have some classes coming up in the spring. Tell us about that, because you've also got some paint back here. You kind of are a 2-for-1 business.
So we are going to be offering some classes this spring. I am going to start doing a pop-in, paint your own piece class, a sign making class. We're adding candle making, and then I partnered with Petal and Stem, and we are going to be doing floral design and some wreath making classes. So check out my Instagram, stay on top of it. They will fill up fast. They are going to start very small at first, and then we are going to expand, partner with some of our neighbors like Trendy and Prost, and be able to collab and just be a community, get all of this going together.
I love it. So if you want to check them out on Instagram, we'll put all that information right up on your screen. Then you can walk through, get signed up for those classes, and let all the creativity flow. Cody, you would love this place. There's something to look at every corner of the room. I just got to show my favorite piece back here really quick before we go. This guy might be coming home with me. Got to add a little pooch to the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
He's got a duck.
Kind of
Okay. All right.
squinting really